Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Poopj here with Damn Gamers, and today I feel like telling you guys a story. Now, I don't want to undermine any of the other stories I told you, but this story is definitely one of the more important ones because it is responsible for shaping me into the man that I am today. And that is the first time I got a blowjob. Now, I don't recommend that you go around giving all your friends blowjobs after you hear the story because it'll benefit their lives in a bunch of ways. But I'm not saying you shouldn't either because it's probably going to. Now, I guess we should begin. It was the summer of 1987. You know how it was. You know, the 90s. Kurt Cobain was cool. Everyone was smoking reefer and everyone's vagina was shaved. So it was a pretty neat time to be alive. And if you weren't alive during that era, you might as well just fucking end your life now because your era is not going to be as good as ours. Anyway, I was at my buddy John's house. You know, John's a really cool guy. If you guys want someone to chill with, you know, maybe smoke pot with, drink a beer with, some broskies, you know, do mushrooms, acid with, you know, he's the guy to do it with because he's such a relaxed man. You know, he has one dreadlock and his pubes are braided, so he's a fantastic gentleman. If you guys want to hang out with him, just go to youtube.com/ Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay, I lied to you guys. He doesn't exist anymore. But that's okay. I tried my best to keep him alive. Anyway, I guess we should begin. But yes, as I said, summer 1987, I was at my buddy John's house, and his phone vibrates. And when his phone vibrates, he's just like, you know, he picks it up. He's just like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And he was calling these two girls were calling him. Casey Anthony and the other girl was Louis Von Trier. And I know what you guys are saying. Every time I tell a story to a person in public, they're just always, or in person, they're always just like, "Is Louis Von Trier a girl or a boy?" I'm just like, "It's obviously a girl, you fucking retard. Not a fucking homo queer." And they're just like, "All right, man, whatever." Like, good, fucking bitch. So, yes, Louis Von Trier is a girl, alright? I felt his tits. He's a girl. Now, anyway, I didn't know what I was supposed to do, you know? Like, I felt really awkward because the girls ended up coming over. And I was just like, oh, God, what am I going to do? John's gonna have a threesome with him, and I'm gonna sit here and fucking masturbate in the corner again. I hate when this happens. It's so awkward. But I decided to sit down, take like a goddamn man, and I'm glad I did, guys. Sometimes you gotta take the risks in life in order to get, you know, the best results. Anyway, the girls came over, and they sat at the couch across from me and John, and we just looked at them for a little bit, and I kept looking in the corner of my eye to see, you know, if John was getting laid, but he wasn't still. And then I looked in front of me, and I saw that Louis was looking right at me. I was like, oh God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, damn it? And then Louis slowly made his or her way over here to me. Right over to where my crotch was. And then, using her tongue, she pulled down my zipper. I don't know how she did it, but it was pretty impressive. So with her now bleeding tongue, she sneaked into my pants and through my underwear wiener hole and wrapped her tongue around my cock, just like an anaconda. And then she pulled it right out. And then she started suckling it. And I was just like, oh my God. I couldn't believe the sensations. This was better than anal. She kept on suckling and sucking. And then I looked in the corner of my eye, and the same thing was happening to Joe. Casey Anthony was sucking off Joe. Not Joe, John, I mean. Joe's a different friend of mine. You guys know Joe. Yeah, she was sucking off John, and I was just like, holy Allah, this is the greatest moment of our lives. And then I felt something tingling in my balls. And I realized something. Oh my God, I have to finish. I have to finish, but where? Where, damn it? I can't ask her to... Where am I going to fire, you know? Her mouth is full of my dick, so what am I supposed to do? So I just had to do what Jesus told me to. I just had to roll with the good times. And then I felt it firing and firing and firing, and then all of a sudden I fired, but not on Lewis. Lewis dodged it. Lewis knew when it was going to happen. I looked up at the ceiling. My semen was all over the ceiling. I couldn't believe what I just did. I looked over to John, and I was just like, I'm about to say sorry, but then I realized he splooged also on the ceiling. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what just happened. The girls then left, and I haven't seen Lewis or Casey. I've heard of Casey Anthony, but I haven't seen them since that great night. I'll never forget it, because that's the reason, guys, I became a gamer. So, if you're a girl out there, go ahead and blow some people, because you never know what kind of great human will spawn through a blowjob. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching, even though no one's watching. I'm Poopj with Damn Gamers. Be sure to drop a like on this video, because that shows that you give a shit. And if you don't drop a like, that's okay, because yeah, just go ahead and drop a like. I'm just kidding, I don't give a fuck.